This is Left Side of the Brain. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the likes button, add us on Instagram. Without further ado, let's get right into it. Today, what I want to speak about is the reason why good people have it harder in life versus bad people. The reasons why us, the United Souls, why we have it harder in life versus them. And I'm going to tell you why. It's because we care. And because we care about things, life is hard. And I have decided in my mind not to care any longer. And the reason why I say I've decided in my mind, because change begins in your thinking. You see, your head is situated above the rest of your body. And from your head, the commands and the orders are sent to the rest of your body. So change must begin with a decision. And from the decision, it will eventually seep down into your heart. And I'm at the heart area right now. Okay? You have to decide that you don't care. That's the first thing you have to do. And after you make that decision, you have to start practicing not caring. The art of not caring is something that you must practice. Reason why I say that is because for too much of your life, you have been connected to caring through programming. They taught you to have morals and respect for things that does not deserve respect. Not telling you to disrespect anyone, but at the same time, just don't even care about anything other than yourself in order to survive. And this is what them, the bad people, this is what they practice on a daily basis. They have mastered the art of not caring because they were born not to care. Reason being, because they are human prison bars. And it's their prime directive to not care about anything. It's just us, the United Souls, who think you have to care about things. See, even when we are in relationships, we care about the other person, even if they are a bad person. We care. And because we care about these individuals, that's our downfall. And the reason why they are successful, because they don't care about us. And that is their success. You see, if they cared about us like we care about us, the world wouldn't be the way it is. But because they don't care about us, and because they don't care about having a free society like us, the world is like it is. Because we try to lie to ourselves. You know, I've come to the conclusion that everything is a devil out here. Everything. Everything out here is operating off of deceit, conniving, trickery, backbiting, gossiping. It's just a competition. I was driving with a female today. I was taking her to work. Now, mind you, it wasn't for free. She paid me, and she brought me some things from the store because I made sure that she did that. But anyway, I was taking her to her job, and I came to the red light, and I was in a left turning lane, and the vehicles coming up from the opposite direction, they had stopped in the pathway of the left turn. And she made a comment about people are such in a hurry or whatnot. And what I said to her is, I said, it's all about money and getting there first. And what I told her was exemplified in the traffic. See, you can learn a lot from just traffic. You can see how much people are really programmed on the highway, on the city streets. Everybody stops at the red light. They go at the green light. You see how a light is just telling them what to do. But at the same time, you will have people competing to beat the red light before it turns red. You see? And I told her that the reason why they are in the turning lane, because they was trying to beat the light. They didn't beat it, so they had to stop. And where they stopped is just where they ended up, because it's all about getting there first in this world and money. And the thing is, the people, the bad people, by any means necessary, they will achieve their task of survival. Because it all boils down to survival. And in a world based on materialism and who gets there first, the person or people who possess the less amount of caring, they are the ones who will succeed. And I'm not telling you to treat people negatively. I'm not telling you to treat people bad. What I'm saying is, you have to, simple and plain, do you. You can't concern yourself with others, what they think about you, how they feel about you. You just have to go get it. You have to be numb in this world. And I don't want to say it, but you pretty much have to be cold-hearted in this world to certain individuals. And not cold-hearted in a sense of like just being brutal and slamming the door in people's faces. I'm not saying like that. But you just have to turn your head to a lot of things that's taking place, because it's nothing you can do about it. And that's the advantage that them have over us. They know how to survive without worrying about us. But the thing is, we haven't learned how to survive without focusing on them. See, they handle theirs. They take care of their situation. You know, they live their life. They don't straddle the fence. They don't try to be like us. We end up trying to fit in with them. They don't do that. Like, because we are like good people, and look, I do it too sometimes. Because we are good people, a lot of times we end up having to put on a mask when we are around people. They don't have to do that. So too many times we find ourselves having to disguise who we are. And too many times we end up becoming subservient by doing that. Now, I'm not Xing out the fact that you have to do that sometimes, especially on jobs. But what I'm saying is the overindulgence of doing that. Do you all follow what I'm saying? Because in all of this information that we go over on this channel, there is balance within all of this. You see, because they are the human prison bars. So they don't have to tiptoe around and do things like we have to do in order to survive. Do you get what I'm saying? If you don't get what I'm saying, you know, you can rewind the video back and then it'll hit you and you'll be like, oh, I see what left side's saying. So we can't be exclusively in the closet, but at the same time, you get what I'm saying about balance? We can be overindulgent into their world. So we got to find that fine line so we don't slip over and fall into their world and become just like they are. You get what I'm saying? We have to, and it's very delicate. That line that you can cross over into is very delicate. And you'll know it when you're doing it, especially in relationships. Something in you, in your gut, it'll let you know when you have sold yourself out. Because your conscience is not going to allow you to sell yourself out without feeling bad about it. It's like when you're running out of gas and the gas light comes on. That's what your consciousness does. It will alarm you that you're selling out. And you know you're selling out, and don't make no excuse about it. And sometimes we'll make the excuse. I've did it before. You have did it before. Let's be real. And when we behave like that, we selling out. Just being straight up with us. We selling out when we do that. Myself included. And what I'm saying is, because we live in a world amongst devils, I was in the store today and I was just looking at people. I was in the checkout line and I was just looking at people and I was saying to myself, I could just feel like how they don't care about nothing. Like them people in that store, man, they was all about they self. And I was the one in there thinking all of this good stuff and conscious breaking down things, saying to myself, only thing they thinking about is the item that's in their hand, paying for it, and walking out of the door. We the ones that contemplate about things. They not doing that. They are the human prison bars. They are the objects in this world that make us question who we are, to make us question our sanity. They're not questioning their sanity. They know who they are. We the ones who end up like that. And we the ones that end up breaking and folding. And back to the girl that was in the car with me about the traffic incident. After I had dropped her off, you know, she said, drop me off over here by the dumpster. Now, it didn't dawn upon me till after she left that the reason why she told me that, she said she was about to go smoke some weed with her friends before she went into the job. But after I left and after putting 2 and 2 together to see what 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, to see what 4, the reason why she did that, because she revealed something to me. The reason why she told me to drop her off by the dumpster, I'm going to give y'all 3 seconds to think why she said that. 1, I'll give you 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. Because she was sending me a synchronicity. And a synchronicity was, she's trash. You see? And a lot of times, and this is kind of getting over into another subject, but who cares? Who cares? The universe will speak to you like it will reveal things to you in an unspoken manner. And that's what she revealed to me. The universe will use other people to reveal things to you. You might be listening in to someone else's conversation, or somebody might say something smart, that makes you go, and you didn't even ask them for that. Or like the unspoken symbology of her saying, drop me off by the dumpster because she's trash. That's what she said in a subliminal. And she probably, guess what? She probably didn't even know why she said that. But there's no such thing as coincidences. That was just the spirit's way of connecting the dots of everything to draw the picture so I can see who I was dealing with. It was a confirmation, a stamp, a seal of approval to let me know that the female I was with is trash. So, you know, she gave me the money to take her to where I took her. And the thing is, how she acts, it's like she don't care about how I feel. She listens to me, but she doesn't care. And I had to step back and say to myself, I got to do what she doing. You know, and I told her, I said, I understand why you called me today, why I'm taking you, because it was based on money anyway, you see. And I didn't mind dropping her off anyway, because that's what I do for a part-time job anyway. Okay. And, you know, it didn't bother me because I'm getting money and I always make her buy me things. But we had a little something going, some undefined thing, you know, in a sexual way. But when I got that message that was revealed to me, it just let me know that this woman is trash. Almost like 99% of them are trash. And this is not a bashing video on women or anything, but I just had to highlight that point to bring everything full circle about what I'm speaking about, which is, even though she is trash, she's not saying that she is trash. They just being who they are. We the ones who are judging them and trying to change them instead of accepting the situation for what it is. This is just the environment that we live in. Do you follow? So we just need to accept the situation. And just how you can't change your face, just how you can't change your natural hair texture, your skin color, it's just certain things that you were born with. And I know, don't get super technical. Oh, you can get a perm, you can get a face surgery. You know what I'm saying? Like, you was just born to look a certain way and you live with it and you deal with it. So just how we have to deal with the fact that we are a certain height, a certain race, a certain skin tone, certain hair texture, or a certain gender, it's nothing we can do about it. So we just deal with it and we adapt to it. So what I'm saying is, we have to apply that same mentality to them. We have to just accept it and not care about it and just do us. That came out nice, didn't it? Just do us. You get it? Like, just do us. People usually say that, but do us, and we already got the terminology, the united souls. So yeah, let's just do us, the united souls, and not even worry about them. So I'm just reinforcing, you know, I probably went over this, but not as extensive like this. So consider this video a reinforcement to what we already know, just a reminder to keep us on point. You see, because this is fall semester and we got to stay in school, man. And this brings me to another point. I haven't said this with too much detail, the reason why I do what I do. I'm going to tell you, because I'm just a depository of information. You know, this is just unconditional love. Whenever somebody's giving out information like this, I'm not trying to be famous. I don't even show my face. If I was doing this for fame, I would show my face. But that's not the reason why I do this. Y'all want to know the real reason why I do this? Because I want to hurt them in the spiritual sense. And I want to hurt them by reprogramming us. And what I'm saying is, every time I do a video and you tune in, you unplug another connection from the human prison bar realm, i.e. the organic portal realm. That's what you do. And the more of us who unplug, the less power they will have. Because we are the power outlet that they are plugged into. And the less we care, the less of a job they will have as human prison bars. Because their only purpose is to make us feel down. You see what I'm saying? And the more we don't care, the less they will have any importance in our life. Because it's like a thing of God versus the devil. He wants the importance. And God lives in us. He wants the importance. But it's us. Only thing we got to do to take the importance off of them is stop caring about them and focus on us. And how do you focus on yourself? Easy things. Me in this car making this video is a form of elaborating on me and how I feel, instead of out doing something else right now. Focusing on your life, survival, your day-to-day survival, keeping yourself healthy, both spiritually and physically, not getting caught up in relationships where you are putting stock and trust in other people. All of these are ways to keep yourself from being tangled up with them. So this is a self-help guide, a self-help video. Pretty much this whole entire channel is a self-help platform for us, not them. I could care less what they think. This is all about us. Me time, you time, our time, us time. Even sometimes when I wake up in the morning, I say to myself, because the world is under a hostage takeover situation, because really it is. Everything is on a timetable. So in order to make money, in order to survive, you have to get up at a certain time and you have to do certain things because they created that type of world. And when you look out in the animal kingdom, only thing animals do, they not on no time clock. They eat, and after they eat, they lay around all day. That's being lazy. That's what somebody would say. That's not being lazy. That's being natural. It's not natural to be living on somebody else's timetable. But this is the situation we live in. I'm not telling you to stay at home and be sleepy and not, working on your life or anything and taking care of yourself. I'm just saying that because you have to do that, it doesn't mean that that is how the spirit would want us to live. We just in a situation upon this earth where we are forced to do certain things in order to survive. And it goes back to what I was saying. We find ourselves in a situation like you can't change who you are. We can't change the situation, but we can change how we feel about the situation. We can change how we adapt to the situation. Now, we can either adapt giving them all of our attention, which would make us a slave, following after them, or we can just simply unplug and do us. That's it. And that's what I wanted to talk about today. I had another topic in mind, but I'm going to stop this video right here and now, and I'll upload the other topic after I complete this video. But this is Left Side of the Brain signing out.